Hello, everyone. Welcome to another session of eCommerce Training Academy. My name is Ala Hassan, the founder of the Academy, and also your host inside this private Facebook group, Double My E-commerce Sales in 12 Months, where I host many Facebook Live sessions where I share lots of strategies on how to help you increase online sales if this is what it is that you're looking for. Today's session inside the group is going to be about how to sell more phone cases online, a very popular category since the beginning of obviously the launch of the iPhone, and eventually has evolved over the years. And you've seen so many different brands come into this space. A lot of them have been innovating as well in terms of the type of product they create and how well it protects the phones, while others are mainly focusing around being creative when it comes to iPhone cases or Samsung or Android products. I mean, the phone case category is very big, a lot of players in there, lots of competition. So if you're thinking about selling these products, you really need to think about differentiating yourself. And today, what I'm about to share with you, I'm very excited about today's session because I believe that the brands that I'm going to be sharing with you today are really doing something different when it comes to this category, which is very, very competitive. The margins are small as well. And I just feel that out of all the categories out there, it's one that has a lot of challenges. But for some reason, these brands that I'm about to share with you today have been able to differentiate themselves. And we're going to look at them from top to bottom, their website experience, my first impressions on their overall shopping experience, their product offering, how they're differentiating themselves. We'll also look at some of the marketing that they're doing, and we'll try to do this as much as we can under an hour. So let me introduce these brands. First, let me increase the size of my screen so that you see everything that I'm going to be sharing. So the first brand we're going to look at is Case. I am referring to this brand as the eco-friendly brand, okay? The second brand is going to be Casetify, the custom phone case brand. And the third brand is called Spigan. I just want to make sure. Yeah, Spigan. So that's how you pronounce it. That's the third brand we're going to look at. These guys have been there for a very, very long time. One thing, let's start talking about overall these three brands. So again, Case, more about the eco-friendly brand. Casetify, more of the custom type of product, and Spigan is more of the more established, the old school brand that has launched for a very long time selling these products and continuously is innovating, and they do have some patents as well. What I like about all these brands is I've done some homework. I haven't really browsed their website yet, so what you're going to get in this video here more is really kind of like an overall review of these websites, what I feel they're doing right, and how I feel about their overall shopping experience, their design, their messaging, their offering, their pricing, so on and so forth. So again, I'm going on these websites as if it was the first time I'm visiting them, which it is. One thing I noticed among all three brands is the fact that they sell on Amazon. Case has an online presence on Amazon.com. I see the same thing with Spigan as well, right here. So again, some of these products have 4,000 reviews, 10,000 reviews. I mean, they've been there for a very long time. So these guys are well established as well. So again, they have a very good online presence on Amazon, not only their website, and you also have Casetify. They also have an Amazon presence. So take note of this. These companies are not limiting themselves to only their online store. They're also thinking about distribution, reach, and they're leveraging the Amazon marketplace in order for them to acquire more customers and more sales in general. So again, something to consider. Going back to now, let's start with Case. So again, this brand established itself as the eco-friendly brand. Their products are not going to be harming the environment. They are biodegradable from the last time I remember reading about them. But what I like overall about this brand is the sustainability aspect of things. I mean, they're not just going out there and just selling a typical iPhone case. Obviously, quality matters. But the fact that they're jumping into it from the eco side of things, a lot of people are looking for brands that are eco-friendly, that have sustainable practices. And it's a great way to differentiate yourself. Again, you're not trying to compete against the lower priced items. phone cases are very cheap out there. You can find them at the local store. You can see them everywhere. Now, when it comes to buying something, it's more of the design, the style. But at the same time, what I like about Pila, how they've differentiated themselves with regards to the sustainability, they really have done a great job with this. So overall, let's come to the website. This is the website here. Their message immediately, what catches my attention, obviously, are all the colors that are here. The flowers in the background. And then I'm going to start looking at BOGO, wear one, wash one. So if this was kind of like the first time you hear about the brand, most probably you know that they sell phone cases. It's not as if you're going out there, and they're really well established now on social media as well. So people may be looking for them through either looking for Pila case, but if I'm coming to the website, I'm expecting to see phone cases, and that's exactly what I see. So value proposition is pretty clear of who they are, what they sell. What I like about this is obviously they're highlighting a promotion that they have going on right now. BOGO, wear one, wash one. We really wanted to remind you, everybody, to wash your case. It's home to a lot of germs, bacteria. So they're leveraging this whole pandemic that we're dealing with right now. Feel free. We are giving a second case for free so that you can always have a clean case on your phone. So a nice approach, a nice campaign where a lot of people right now may not be thinking about buying a phone case, but if they are, they're getting an additional value. They're getting an additional one so that it's always clean. Bacteria is not on it. So again, just a nice tactic right there. What I like is the fact that as soon as I browse, when I scroll down, I see a little bit their value proposition. So what's good for people is good for the planet. Right now, we all need to take care of each other the best way that we can to help. We're giving you a free space, a spare case. Oh, so again, it's the same message. So I haven't seen the eco-friendly message, but I see it as soon as I scroll a little bit more down here. So notice how 641,000 people have made the switch, keeping more than 352 pounds of plastic from ever being produced. So again, they're really showing you the impact of their phone cases on the environment. Over 31,000 reviews, again, reinforcing the trust, the credibility, the social proof inside this category. So 31,000 reviews is a lot. So they're highlighting this immediately here. Going down a little bit further, they're introducing a product. So that's very nice. The world's first compostable Apple AirPods case. Now, what I like is the fact that they haven't really mentioned it right on top. Again, if people come in to purchase an iPhone case and you're showing them an AirPod case, again, it might affect you. That's for you to test. But I like how they're featuring this product. And towards the bottom, I see more reviews. You can start browsing some of the categories. I see sunglasses. I wasn't expecting that. As seen on the following websites, more credibility. And then if I come in here, they say the world's first compostable card holder. So now they're expanding their catalog from what I'm seeing. So you saw that now, AirPods case, now they have the first compostable card holder. Scrolling down here, their story with a nice video, simple video here. Limited edition cases. It's a pretty long homepage, so I'm curious to see how many people are actually going to scroll all the way down there. They're partners, so they actually work with organizations within the space. So Save the Waves, Surfrider Foundation, again, organizations that are really also aware of the environment. And the last thing in the bottom, what caught my attention is simple footer, but I like this here. Climate neutral certified B Corporation, and 1% for the planet. So they're adding more trust, credibility, and their true vision, as well as they're not just saying we do this. Here are some certifications that they highlight this in front of you to say we are eco-friendly. We're not just saying it. Here's why we are. So these certifications do play a role. I think that's great having them here. So overall, that's what I like about the homepage. I see this message here: buy one case, get one case. So I think this message would be visible across all pages. So pretty standard. Let me look into the mobile experience. See if anything is different. Again, well-centered logo. Now, the message, I don't see this. What catches my attention is this: buy one case, get one case free, free global shipping on all orders. So these guys have free shipping across the world. Clear headline, image supporting the headline. Call to action, very similar to the desktop experience. Everything looks good. All good from this point here. Menu-wise, very easy to use. And if I need to close it, I do this. Excellent. Typical, I see this. Oh, they have also add to carts where you can add some upsells. in the cart. So as soon as you start shopping. So great. Overall, very standard, very simple. Let's look at some of the, I'm just wondering now, their value proposition obviously is here. It's good. It's not so bad because it's immediately right after the hero. So as soon as people scroll, they know exactly what's so special about this case. They do a really good job about communicating it in general throughout the website. So I don't, value proposition wise is good. Now, in terms of products, so notice that we have phone cases first, drop down menu with subcategories of iPhone cases, Android cases. That's great because we know most people have either or. And when you look at the Android, you have also Google Pixel, Huawei, and Samsung right here. iPhone cases are here. Perfect, straightforward. AirPod cases now. So there is no drop down. Obviously, there's only a couple of versions for this. So let me just turn off this, close the Amazon. So obviously the selection is limited. That's why there's no drop down. Limited edition, I like that. So if you're looking for something unique, and a lot of times whenever you buy an iPhone case or any smartphone case, you're always looking for something that represents your personality, your taste, your overall way of doing things in life, your beliefs, your spirituality, it could be anything. So limited edition can potentially give you access to certain collections that no one else may have, or it might be in a limited amount. So I notice here they have the astrology collection. So if I click on that, I don't know if my computer is slow or you have the astrology cases right here. So you can buy different ones. So let's say, for example, this one, the retrograde edition, eco-friendly iPhone case, and you have all this here. So again, I like this concept of limited edition. Accessories, so they're adding also additional ones. I notice here, believe in better. That's their, I guess, their branded hashtag. And inside Pila. So instead of just saying about Pila or anything else, you're really going inside the world of Pila case. And I love how they have so many things here. Mission, meet their team, career, sustainability strategy, a case for the environment, frequently asked questions, their blog, Pila compared. That's interesting. So they're comparing even themselves. I'm not sure if they compare themselves to other brands, but they're really comparing themselves to other companies that are selling this type of product. And they're using this as an educational approach. Very nice. I love the illustrations, very easy to understand. What is eco-friendly phone case? Again, they're focusing on education. I like this, real customer reviews. I like the fact that they added real photos from our customers. That's interesting. So again, you get a lot of ideas on. Great, I love this. So these are not their pictures. So there's a lot of social proof. Highlighting those pictures on your website is a great way to emphasize trust and credibility. Find a retailer. So they also have a retail presence. So you can find one there. Pila's innovation community. I mean, that's interesting. So you can see how they're not just selling an iPhone case like a lot of the drop shipping stores out there. Everyone thinks about iPhone cases or smartphone cases. Let me launch a Shopify store. Let me put a couple of phone cases and drop ship those and start advertising on Facebook. What you're seeing here in front of you are actually brands positioning themselves in this category differently from just going out there from a catalog perspective. They're really differentiating themselves in the way they create their products, manufacturing them, how they support their community. And again, they're also taking the time to educate you, the buyer, on what makes their product different from a regular phone case that you might find at the local shop. So love how Pila Case really goes about differentiating, and they invest a lot of time and money in terms of educating their customers with this whole section right here. So let me start looking at some product pages. So let me go, I have the iPhone, I even forgot what I had, the XS. So let me just go for this. Let's see how their product page is looking at. So that's a collection here. Pila case for iPhone XS. This is the world's first truly eco-friendly, sustainable iPhone case. Limited edition B cases. That's cool. So they're highlighting those. When I mouse over, I see the prices and everything else. So limited edition Pila case, Pila X Me to Wii Ripple Effect. So they're showing me everything that is compatible with the iPhone XS. Limited edition turtle case. So they have a lot of products right now. From the last time, many years ago, I visited them, I see a big difference in terms of their product selection. Limited edition, limited edition. I mean, these are all limited edition. So they're showing me, I guess the one I have is a limited edition. So I'm going to just go for this one here. It's the one on sale. So again, they're not just showing you a collection page with a bunch of iPhone cases. They're actually taking the time to explain to you what is the differentiating factor on each of those cases. Come in here. So usually I'm used to seeing the picture on the left-hand side and then the product description on the right-hand side. They switched it. That's okay, as long as you test it. I mean, there's nothing wrong. So Honeybee, eco-friendly iPhone XS case. I like how their product names are very well optimized. I like how also they put in immediately a feature, a review. A lot of times you have to click on reviews, go to the bottom of the page to start reading them. Whereas them, they feature one of them right here under the product name with a different font. I like that. You know, I love how smooth and soft this is. And the fact that they help the planet is the main reason why I decided to get this case. Exactly. I mean, that's the reason why I may be considering buying this case. So, but there's somebody else saying that. So yes, I agree with you. Again, it helps decide whether or not to buy this product. I see a bunch of reviews, ask a question, very simple layout here. So I can still choose different models. So let's say my wife has a different one. So she's going for the iPhone 11. They do have it as well. So again, instead of me having to go through the whole process, they give me the option of selecting which phone I want this product for. Bundle and save, I love those. It's hard to understand the bundle and save because my eyes are going here, but that's not part of the bundle and save. Okay. Yeah, see, this part here is a little bit confusing, but now I get it. So this is the part of bundle and save. So I can buy the case only, or I can go for the most popular. I think they can do a better job here. This part could be improved. But if I buy the case plus the liquid screen protector, I will save approximately $31. If I go like this, that's great. And by the way, they offer also 4 interest-free payments of $19 using Sezzle. So again, a great way to emphasize on payment options. And I like this. This product is in stock and ships from our warehouse in 1 to 3 days. So again, they're emphasizing how long it's going to take them to ship out this product. Very simple stuff here. If I add to cart, what would happen? Perfect. I see both products added. Because I bought the bundle, I saved 25% off. That's great. I love when you show savings inside the cart. And I like how they have also an upsell right here. The world's first 100% compostable hard card holder. I can add this for $14 instead of $19. If I could do that, I like this. Upselling in the cart is a great opportunity for you to increase the average order value. As soon as I scroll down a little bit more, I see pictures of the community of that product. So really well done. They're not showing me any phone case. They have their guarantees, protects and preserves our oceans, biodegradable and eco-friendly, screen protection guarantee, and 100% happiness. Again, these guarantees help ensure that I feel confident that I'm buying it from the right place. I love this here, this image that kind of highlights an animated image to show the flexibility of the case, how it feels, how protective it is, and they're showing a video for that with the drop test. I love that. So they're not just telling you it's actually going to protect, they're actually using a video, how it ships. I like this concept. You know, a lot of times a lot of this information is described everything inside the description of the product. Instead, they used it almost like Truvani when I did a video about them as a sales page where they really try to answer all these questions with visuals as well, not just a bunch of paragraphs of text. So I love this, how they ship. And what's nice is they're actually showing pictures of their customers, taking pictures of the packaging. So they're not actually just even showing it to you the way it is in the studio. They're using pictures submitted by their own customers. Materials, again, they explain the whole concept. They're still educating you on the product page. Our case designs, reviews, other related products, and the reviews are all sitting here. And they feature the whole community with more pictures. So again, very well laid out a product page. I love how they're not just selling the product. They're really helping you understand, educate you what this product is all about. The value proposition is there. So when you're paying $50, it's worth $50. You're saving the environment. You're enabling the user to be part of this big community of eco-friendly shoppers. And again, it's a unique case. It's not something you're going to find everyone carrying. So like I said, cases are personality. You're showcasing your personality, your beliefs. So why not do that with a phone case? Great job there. Overall, let's start looking at some other pages before we go to the other websites. Simple layouts. Again, very simple website. I love it. They really take the time to educate customers on their products. So They do the same approach. They take the same approach with every other product. That's what it looks like. I'm not going to waste time on that. I don't like the menu. It keeps moving too fast. Like there's something causes. So I like this. So in their limited edition, not only do they offer you some limited edition collections, they also have causes and sacred places. So there's a nice opportunity for you to create this type of limited edition scarcity approach when it comes to creating products. And I'm a firm believer in that as well. Creating scarcity, limited access is a great way to push people to take action. I like the fact that they're not just selling phone cases, but AirPods, accessories, everything else. So they have many ways of increasing the average order value or also increasing frequencies in terms of how many times people purchase from them over a period of time. So that's overall my thought about Pillowcase. I think you can get a lot of knowledge by following this company and learning about how they go about advertising themselves. But before we go to the other brands, let's look at some of their Instagram. Again, I use Instagram mainly to justify whether or not they're doing a great job on social media, because that's where a lot of brands are putting a lot of effort. Obviously, I've created a video on how to spy on your competitors' Facebook ads. You can use it the same way when looking at Pillowcase to see how they're designing their ads on Facebook. But overall, when I look at Instagram, again, let's look at their bio. There's a video about this that I did. Everyday products without everyday waste. The world's first compostable phone case. New shop wallet cases. So call to action. They're using emojis. I love this here. And this is something I've spoken about in my last video on how to optimize your Instagram bio for e-commerce. Bitly to track the clicks. Very well branded highlight covers right here. And we're looking at their product pictures. I mean, there's a lot of images submitted by their community. So this brand is really well powered by user-generated content, UGC. So you can see right here, they're not just showcasing the product. In this case, they're really using pictures that provided to them by their own community. Great for social proof. I love this. So again, the tones, the colors are very similar, and love it. Love the way they go about displaying their customers' lifestyles, the different products they've bought, different places I mean, look at this. She's washing her case here. Again, very well designed. And you can see that they have good engagement in terms of likes, comments. So they're very active on social media. And if I look at some Instagram stories right now, so they're sharing a lot of pictures submitted by their users, and they're educating their customers. So again, follow them. I think there's a great opportunity for you to learn more about the brand. Let's move to Casetify. Let me know in the comments if you knew about Pillowcase. Is the first time? Are you being exposed to the brand? Let me know in the comments. I'm very curious if you even bought from them and if you like their cases. Casetify. So now Casetify is a brand that established itself as the custom phone cases in the category. Now, these guys, when they launched their brand, they made it in a way that you could literally take your Instagram pictures and have them become your iPhone case. But eventually they expanded into a lot of offerings. So when you come to the website, and they recently changed their whole logo and their brand. Coming into the website, Casetify protects you and your tech. Very straightforward. We are contribution to help protect you and your tech. Get involved. Okay, it's a little bit too soon, but the world's slimmest, most protective phone case. Now, before I go in here, like the first thing I see, there's a lot of messages here. So this is moving. This is moving. So again, I know that these guys are known for being providing custom products, but I'm just confused here. There's a lot of messages going around, but let's see. We've donated. See, my eyes are going now. We've donated 35,000 masks already. Buy one, donate one. So are they selling masks? I'm curious now. Let me just click here. So they are now selling their own reusable cloth masks. So they did tap into this category. I made a video about this on how to sell more masks. And I did say that a lot of brands are going to jump on this opportunity. What's so difficult about launching a different line of products, especially masks right now, are very popular. So going back to the homepage. Oh, it changed now. So, see, I didn't see this. So you see this here? Notice how it's not visible here. And you don't realize that these are sliders. So there's nothing to help me navigate. So, and the message here is part of the hero. So I got confused a little bit. Okay. So they have also eco-friendly. Notice a lot of brands are jumping into this eco-friendly approach when it comes to iPhone cases or smartphone cases. All right, so let's continue with these guys. Custom Studio. This is where they do custom phone cases, custom watch bands, and custom tech accessories. Then they go inside phone cases that are already pre-made with designs. Apple Watch accessories here, band sizes, band types, tech accessories, so iPad cases, MacBook cases, tech gadgets, a lot of stuff. They have their own collections and Casetify Cares. Let's see what this is all about. Reusable cloth mask. So they're really helping people during this pandemic that we're dealing with right now. So very straightforward, simple stuff right here. Scrolling down, they feature a specific product. I like these images here. Very nice. So now here they have the different categories. So they feature a product and then eventually they show you all the different categories. I love their imagery, very vibrant colors, fun to look at. Again, it suits the clientele who's looking for a fun case. And in the bottom here, they show you how they play a role in the community. And this is something I mentioned, again, in the video I did about how to sell more masks online, taking the cause marketing approach, the local appeal, trying to support local organizations. And these guys are doing it with these three organizations, the Canopy Project, Direct Relief, and Global Giving. And you can learn more about it. And they have even one more, Malala Fund. So there, if you care about buying from a brand that supports all of these organizations, then buying a case from these guys makes sense. Let's see in the bottom here, spotted on IG. So they're using some of the user-generated highlights, trending designs. That's nice. And a simple footer. Okay, so let's start looking around a little bit in terms of their product offering. But I want to learn more about these guys. I'm wondering, where can I do so? I don't see any about information here. So let me go in the bottom. About us. So it's all hidden in the bottom here. So let me see if there's anything. So I would have put this page really close to the top, only because not everyone knows about these brands. And why not educate people even more? But I'm wondering if it's not even under Casetify Cares. So a missed opportunity, in my opinion. But here we are for real. Welcome to the new Casetify. This is that's what I mentioned right now. They went for a new logo. They're just explaining design just for you. Okay. Me, myself, and Casetify. They're talking about themselves here. Sit down with our designers. So I would have just put this whole sit down with our designers first. So here they explain what Casetify is, what was your inspiration for the new logo, what's the biggest challenge working with the rebrand. So they're talking about the rebrand more than anything here, which I'm more curious about what makes them unique. Okay, anyways. I think they can do a better job. But again, these guys are well established, so I'm not going to criticize them for their work. They've tested things for sure. So that's what we'll assume at this point. But if you're someone who's new to the brand, you really want to know a little bit more about what makes them unique. And I would do this always. I always recommend to do this immediately above the fold, right under the fold. So as soon as people start scrolling, spend some time here explaining what the brand is all about and what makes it unique. Unless you're a well-established brand, obviously you can get away with it. So let's look at a product, custom compostable case. I'm not going to do that because we did that with, you know what, let's do this because Pila also sells the same thing. So let's see if there's a difference. So again, custom compostable case, 2 reviews only, nothing big. A case for a tree. But notice the page here. So different colors. I can put a message, maximum 15 characters. That's nice. So that I like. Layout, I can choose how I want it. So again, that's why these guys are leaders in this space, from what I'm hearing. Reviews are here. There aren't any reviews at this point, even though it says 2. Then they talk about the first compostable protect tech. I like the use of big imagery, but mind you, I like, that's interesting. You leave your imprint light in your footprint. I see the box, and the box is made from something eco-friendly. I like this. So you see 2 different approaches, a lot more designs, eco-friendly packaging, the features, pretty good page. Again, different angles as from the ones from Pila. Gonna go inside here. I'm gonna go to another one. Let's say Monogram Studio. I just want to see how different it is from the others. Straightforward Monogram Studio iPhone case. So now I can choose the one I want, choose the color, put in the different case here. So I can say, hello. Oh, it's a theory. So you can customize it, different colors. So that's cool. So again, that's another way where they are differentiating themselves is really with the customization, the introvert case, the extrovert case. Again, I love their imagery. So how much is this case? $50. So they have different ones. Again, different approach. I like that. Let me see if I add to cart what happens. So obviously it takes a little bit of time because it's creating the product for you. That's what I think. Checkout. So you have your product here, all the information you need. Cool. And if I go, let's say, to the Apple Watch, the collections page, very clear headline, paragraph right here, the different product selection that they have in here. Pretty straightforward stuff. Let me click on one to see if the product page is similar to the smartphone cases. So these guys put the product review first. That's what I'm noticing. Interesting. So if I go like this, then it shows the reviews. A lot of companies are using Yotpo. I like this, the artist. So they're actually putting in an overview of who the artist is for this product, who designed it. So that's nice. Again, beautiful imagery. I love these. This is nice. So they're really highlighting key benefits of the different parts of this product. Cruelty-free vegan leather, durable, scratch-resistant. Again, lots of nice lifestyle shots. It looks like almost like a magazine. And now you see the difference between people who run a drop shipping store selling iPhone cases, the ones that you hear a lot of, versus brands that are truly dominating their category. And that's what I always say, avoid selling just a product. Focus on building a brand, because eventually that's how people will remember you. You don't want to sell, you don't want to be remembered by just selling the product. You really want to focus on building this brand so that it has an impact on your buyer's lifestyle. So these companies that I'm mentioning today are really doing a great job at this. That's it for Casetify. Let's look at some of their social media efforts. Again, these guys have been there for a very long time. So 1.6 million followers. That's a lot of followers for iPhone cases and cases in general. Again, their colors, branding matches their overall look and feel on their Instagram. Again, very fun, relaxed type of clientele. This here, I think this is, yeah, Kylie. So she's promoting also the product. So they're working with influencers. Again, really well done. Lots of engagement, obviously, on their pages. And I wouldn't be surprised to see if they have a lot more influencers working with them to promote the product. Because of the fact that they're custom made, it requires a lot of integrations with software, with manufacturers, and the supply chain has to be really well controlled so that you can deliver on these products. Not everyone is able to do this, or not everyone is capable of having all of this stuff in place and launch this business. So these guys are really differentiating themselves with the custom appeal, and they're really doing a great job at it. You see whoever buys the product from them, you will never see two people carrying the same Casetify cases, because each one is different. Again, let me know in the comments if you guys you knew about this brand, and if you used it before or you purchased their products. And I'm gonna move towards this brand. It's pronounced Spigan. So I thought it was Spigen, but it's Spigan. These guys have been there for a very long time, old school. They launched earlier on, from what I'm reading, with regards to smartphones when they were created. They really launched earlier on, very good quality. There's a really niche type of customer that likes their product, but they're really well established. Now, again, if I come into the website, let's start looking at the design. They also have Caseology, so a couple of brands. iPhone SE 2020, go bold, learn more. So they're immediately talking about the different categories of products they sell. Nothing here about what makes them unique. Like for me, this was a new brand. I never thought about buying this brand. If I come here, I don't know what's so special yet. Installation made easy, stay in the loop, do more with your iPad. I love their images, very clear. They have a rewards program. And from what I'm seeing here, they have some patents. They have also a counterfeit page in case you see someone selling a counterfeit product. That's interesting. Become a reseller. So from what I heard also is that they have a very strong retail footprint in retail stores and electronic shops. So these guys are well known there. But if this is the first time again I'm coming to the website, I need to know what's so special. So let me look for the About Us page so I can learn more about their value proposition, our story. That's nice. I don't have any. So they're highlighting all this stuff. Back in the day when the iMac launched, very simple about. So they're explaining what their name means. Spigan, who we are. So since 2007, that's why I say these guys are really old school. 550 prototypes to deliver the best of the best. Millions of Spigan currently projects, millions of smartphones everywhere. I mean, they're really well established. Again, I'm still trying advanced quality, simple solution, empowering technology. These guys have been there for a very long time, so the brand is well established, and they have their own fans that currently buy or continuously buy their products. But from what I'm getting, from what I've read also online, the quality is really, really good. It's just top notch brand. It's not cheap. And that's how they're going about it. Notice how when you start browsing the categories, so they have the phones, Apple, Samsung, Google. So instead of putting them into Android and iPhone, Apple, they divided them by the different brands. So Apple, I like that more than this way. I don't have to look for it. So if I have an LG, immediately I go here. But if I have an iPhone, I go here. Tablets, Apple, Samsung, other. That's nice. I like that. It's clean, easy. Wearables, Apple, Samsung, other. Accessories. So they have accessories, phone stands, accessories, speakers, power, mounts, customized style ring, and gift cards. So they also have gift cards. And like I mentioned, they have the rewards program. Again, the whole point of this review is for you to take note of all the different ways they're going about selling their product. One brand is doing rewards, one brand is going the eco-friendly way, one brand is going at discounting, bundles, kits, and you take a little bit of all these ideas from all these brands and you try to see where can you position yours and how could you go out to the market and sell more of these products, at least by differentiating yourself. So let's start looking at one of the categories. So iPhone 11, I believe they're using Shopify, Klaviyo, email, Smile for the loyalty. Yeah, I see that's what it is. Shopify right here. Perfect. So preserve the design cases for iPhone 11, learn more. What happens here if I learn more? So they have almost this Apple look and feel of a page. Yeah, this is similar to Apple's website, the parallax type of experience. You can see that here. When Apple designs a page, this is what they do. The images overlap each other as I start scrolling down. Very nice. I like it. So here they're explaining everything, but I went to the page. I wanted to see the product. So I went to learn more, but they took me somewhere else. I would have put everything on the page here. So if I click on learn more, scroll down, explain to me what this is, why are you taking me somewhere else? So the iPhone full cover camera lens, easy fit glass. These are the different cases they have here. Different with highlighting reviews. Prices are pretty decent, $30, $25, $40, $20. So they're sorting them by price, I guess, or either by model type. So let's see. I like this one here. This one has the credit card. Let's go in. Let's see the product page. I love the images, very big. I'm used to seeing this on the right-hand side. Again, avoid confusing customers. Just put things where they're supposed to be. Unless you're a major brand and you're all about creativity, uniqueness, maybe sometimes you can get away with it. So let's say a Gucci or these premium established brands, sometimes their design is different, their UX experience, and they can get away with it. But sometimes if you're out there, you're selling something like phone cases for $40, just don't complicate things for customers. So immediately, product name is here, description, reviews, barcodes, colors, pretty standard. Frequently bought with, I like how it's right here. You can add this item to cart. That's been added. And then I can add this one too to the cart. Added, but it doesn't give me a confirmation. I have to, okay. So if I click on this, I can't zoom in. I have to click on zoom. Why would you do that? Just zoom in when I double click it, for example. I see more images here, beautiful imagery. And then the specs are here. I can browse, pretty standard, nothing special. I think the other brands do a better job at explaining what's so special about these products. Nothing more. So that's a typical iPhone case I would see, iPhone product page. I don't see anything unique compared to what I saw on Casetify as well as Pila. These guys spent a lot of time explaining the whole branding aspect. Here, I just see a product. So they're selling a product more than just what the brand is all about. Nothing wrong with this, by the way. Again, you're seeing it from two different angles. Let's look at another product category. Let's say iPad Pro 12.9. Let's see if there's anything special here. Covered wherever you go. Pretty standard. Let's see if there's any difference in terms of the product page. No. Typical e-commerce product page, as you can see. Yep, these guys are very successful. Again, it's all about your strategy and your vision in terms of how you want to establish the brand. I'm just going to take a chance. I want to see if there's anything else I could learn about the brand accessory. Let's go here. Let's see what the speaker is all about. See if there's anything different. No, I would have created just take me to the page if you have one product. Why would you? I like this here more. I like the features and specs this way. Again, typical product page, nothing new. I notice here on top, they have different brands. I guess they're Cyril. I don't know what's so special about this one here. Notice how, so this is my first time, again, clicking on this brand. As soon as I come here, I'm like, okay, what's so special about this product? Nothing. I don't see anything special. I'm still seeing just products. And again, use the homepage to communicate your value proposition. Rewards, about us. So what's the difference between this and Spigan? No idea. I guess just two different brands. Caseology. They all have response to COVID. And Case and Tell, just more reviews. Good design award. I don't see anything unique. And Gearlock. Okay, so that's not a, okay, this is like mounting products, but this one does not have its own website. So it's part of the Spigan website. So again, to my point, I like to always emphasize the value proposition should be completely displayed on the homepage, because the two purposes are of the homepage: communicate your value proposition of who you are, what do you sell, and what's so special about your product, and what differentiates you against the competitors. And the second thing is to take people by the hand and move them down the sales funnel. A lot of people do the sales funnel part. They move you immediately down the sales funnel with their navigation or their banners and everything else. But when it comes to communicating your value proposition, what's so special here? Again, I'm going to use the example of Truvani because these guys really did a good job on, if I come in here for the first time, great, I see what they sell, supplements, vitamins, and immediately right here is their value proposition. This stays there. This is helpful because a lot of times, two different types of customers are going to visit the homepage: a new customer and a return customer. And most people, 50% or less, will scroll all the way down. But if they scroll here, at least you have something that you push towards, let's say, new customers or return customers. And here, at least you're targeting new customers because a big percentage of people will be new as well on your website. So just don't forget about this when it comes to designing your homepage. Again, these brands can get away with it because they are well established. They've been in the business for a very long time. People that know about them know exactly what's so special about them. So, but again, don't assume that everyone knows. Like, for example, this is the first time I'm visiting these brands. I've never bought any of them. So to me, I like to learn more about what differentiates them. And you saw right now in front of you, not everyone is doing a great job at it. So let's go on. Speak on right here. See their website, their social media pronounced. Sorry. So they have their hashtag since here's 2008. I saw 2007 on their website. 94,000 people. So they aren't active as much as, let's say, Casetify when it comes to Instagram. But Casetify started on Instagram from what I've read before. Their imagery really complements the more techie type of customer, the dark colors, gray, black, grayscale, blue. So very techie feel compared to the other brands that we saw. So Pila was more the pastel colors, calm, relaxing, stress-free type of colors. Casetify was very vibrant colors, fun, energetic, out there. And then when you look at this brand, it's a little bit darker, more techie, modern looking. So again, different ways of going at it. And they're all doing a great job because they're doing really well. These companies, again, they're selling also on Amazon. They're not just selling on their own websites. They're really well established, and their product offering spans across multiple categories. So they're not just selling smartphone cases. They've expanded to other product offerings. And that's it. So again, make sure to check out Pila Case, pilacase.com. This is Spigan, I think, and Casetify.com. These are the three brands that are really doing a great job at selling iPhone cases. Follow them, learn about how they go about it on their website. Consider buying something from them. Look for YouTube videos from their customers. Learn about how customers are enjoying their products, and leverage Amazon's data. Because these brands are selling on Amazon, read the negative reviews about these products so you can see if there's an opportunity for you to differentiate yourself from them by looking at what people are complaining about when they purchase these items, and maybe you can go about it that way. So again, I've explained that multiple times in my previous videos. I hope this was useful. Again, let me know in the comments if you've bought any of them. Which one do you prefer, if they're new to you, or if you have any comments in terms of how they what you like about their website. Would love to hear from you. As always, if you're joining me through the recorded version of the video, make sure to join the private Facebook group, Double My E-Commerce Sales in 12 Months on Facebook, where I do a lot of these live sessions. And if you're joining me live, you get to ask me questions at the end of the session about what I've spoken about today or e-commerce in general. So that's the benefit for being part of the Facebook group. As always, really appreciate the support. Let me see if there are any questions inside the group. Loandi, nice to see you. Great. Glad you enjoyed the info. Don't forget to like the video, and as well as subscribe to the channel if you're watching this on YouTube. Any questions about any of these brands before we end the session? You're welcome. Glad you enjoyed it. Do more of these website reviews as we progress in the coming weeks. Let me know also in the comments which other categories would you like me to review. As always, I'm always looking for feedback. But thank you, Felicitas. Glad you enjoyed it. Excellent. I don't see any more questions. I don't see any questions really specific to this, so I'm going to leave it at that. Again, thank you very much for joining me. I hope this was useful, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.